Most of us are graduating shortly, and for many of us, the future includes things such as furnishing our dorm rooms or decorating our apartments. And let's be honest, money's tight. We're teenagers. So where's a great place to get reliable furniture without breaking the bank? Maybe you've heard of IKEA, but many of you, I'm sure, are like myself, who's never been to nor ordered from an IKEA store. In an effort to learn more about this enigma, we will first nail down their history before assembling their rapid growth. Finally, we will hammer down on their humanitarian aid contributions. Founder Ingvar Kamprad created IKEA at the young age of 17, but how is this possible? According to about.ikea.com, Kamprad has had an entrepreneurial spirit from the start. Growing up during a depression, he had to contribute young to help his family make ends meet. He understood his family's struggles, and rather than help out on the farm, he wanted to contribute money directly. So at the age of 5, Kamprad began selling matches. He would purchase the larger, more expensive boxes of matches and split them up into smaller boxes, making money for his family and saving money for other families also suffering from the Depression. At the age of 14, Kamprad began boarding school in Älmhult, Sweden. Here, he continued his entrepreneurial efforts by storing things such as watches, pens, wallets, and belts under his bed to sell to his classmates. As a graduation present in 1943, when Kamprad was only 17, his father gave him legal consent for the creation of IKEA. At first, this company only sold things like watches and pens. However, in 1948, he saw the future of his company, furniture. This company now has over 450 stores in 61 countries, spanning across 6 of the 7 continents. Since we've already established that many of us have never been to an IKEA, how exactly did this company make its way into its consumers' heads and hearts so quickly? There's actually a lot of psychology behind IKEA's rise in popularity. They pride themselves on their affordable, yet reliable and good-looking furniture. They market their product as minimalistic and uncomplicated. This allows them to spend less time and money on manufacturing, driving their costs down and their profits up. Another selling point of IKEA is their store layout. When you visit an IKEA, you're provided with a map that includes arrows on the floor. This guides shoppers through the many aisles, ensuring that they see all the IKEA has to offer. This causes consumers to purchase more since they're seeing more. Another selling point of IKEA is their in-store cafe. They offer things like Swedish meatballs and gravy, vegetables and potatoes, and even breakfast. While it's not exactly restaurant quality, it's still a great pick-me-up for hungry shoppers. One final thing about IKEA is their do-it-yourself assembly. When consumers put so much time and effort into their own product, they end up overvaluing the product, causing the price to seem like more of a deal. Furthermore, IKEA's instructions have no words, only pictures. This is to prevent a language barrier. However, it also ends up making assembly more difficult, resulting in a greater sense of pride when you finally complete assembly. Clearly, IKEA has grown very quickly, but what exactly have they done to give back to the community that has given so much to them? According to SaveTheChildren.org, the two have been partnered since 1994. Together, these companies work in India and Pakistan to help children in cotton farming communities. This branch was funded entirely by IKEA, and they work to keep kids in classrooms and out of cotton fields. These children often experience abuse, neglect, violence, and child labor. This partnership has also had a big impact in the United States. After natural disasters, IKEA will donate products used to furnish daycares and preschools. This ensures that these children have places to learn, play, and develop while the community around them is rebuilt. Other than just Save the Children, IKEA has also partnered with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, or UNHCR. According to UNHCR, the two have been partnered since 2010, and together these two organizations work to respond to emergencies and create new opportunities for refugees around the globe. Since the beginning of this partnership, IKEA has contributed to efforts in 16 different countries and donated over $200 million to UNHCR programs. This has helped hundreds of thousands of refugees find new opportunities, and live a better life. On top of this, the partnership has also created visibility for UNHCR programs, especially among IKEA shoppers, employees, and even those looking to write a speech about IKEA. Before this speech, IKEA was a mystery to me, but after nailing down their history, assembling their rapid growth, and hammering down on their humanitarian aid contributions, I feel like the mystery of IKEA has been solved. I've learned a lot about IKEA during this process, and I will certainly be making a visit to the nearest warehouse soon. From the humble beginnings of a family during a depression to the multi-million-dollar company that it is today, IKEA has come a long way. But one question remains: how am I going to fit all these boxes in my car?